What's up, guys? I came to realization the other day, it's been too long since the last time I made a video. And honestly, I just haven't had any motivation or time lately because I have got another job, but since I did, I have more money and I'm finally doing something that I mentioned way back in another video. Alright, so since the last time I uploaded, a lot has changed with the Volvo. I made a crash bar because at the first drift event that I made my video on, as you can see, I did lose the bumper. I'm on new wheels and coilovers in the front, at least. I'm on BCs in the front, and in the back I have a custom setup with shrunk springs and Nissan Maxima shocks, actually. Because BC, the kit they sent me didn't work, and I'm trying to get my money back, at least for the rears, but we'll see how that goes. And then I also got it tinted by my friend JC Auto Tint. And a long time ago, when I started learning how to drift, I was on the 4-speed automatic and open diff. Don't recommend. I did hit a yield sign and I knocked it out of the ground, so I guess this is for memory now. But I painted the underneath of my hood since it was corroding, and then I threw the sign up in there. But that's really all I've done to get you guys back up to speed on the Volvo. Back to what I was saying earlier about something new I've got for the Volvo. You see that? It's a 5.3 LS. I mentioned it in a long time ago when I said I wanted more power, and I guess I'm gonna get more power. So right now I have it all torn apart. I have everything for it. There's the heads, oil pan, valley pan. I broke that. I got a new one. The fuel rail, intake manifold, valve covers, head studs. It was a complete motor. I've got let's see, I got the headers and starter right there with the header bolts, and the wire harness and everything is in this box. But yeah, she's came all total, has, I'm told, 98,000 miles on it, which kind of seems like it because it's not in that bad a shape. It's actually in really good shape. It's got great compression, great ring gaps, and honestly, like, it wasn't leaking any oil. This is just block. But right now I'm tearing it all the way down because just so I know everything's good. So I'm gonna get new rod bearings, and I think I'm gonna be keeping the pistons and rods because they seem really good and have less than 100,000 miles on them. But the piston tops, everything's really good and smooth. I got new head gaskets, all new gaskets, so it'll be refreshed. And that's really it, but she turns good and everything. Oh, and as a Texas Speed Stage 2 choppy cam. I'm told, at least. We'll find out when we fire it up. But right now I'm finishing taking everything out so I can get this block outside, and I'm gonna paint it so I can make this motor look good. Alright, so after some time and making myself feel dumb that there was bolts in the side, it's all done. It's just this block fully stripped. There's nothing in here. You could literally see through every single hole. But I'm gonna take this outside, degrease it, and pressure wash it, and then I just sent Braxton to go get me some paint, and I'm gonna paint it. So, yeah. Alright, so I didn't film it because it was cold and wet, and I only had one hand, but the motor is now all cleaned and taped up, and I'm about to start painting it. But luckily, Braxton and Talis showed up, so one of them could film it for me. Yeah, it's like. All right, you ready?
I'm already recording.
Epic spray. Oh wait, that's actually shiny, dude.
Oh, that one actually look good.
Alright, so I just finished painting it, and dude, this looks sick. So I moved the plugs over here, so this is drying, but the other side is all done. And oh my gosh, this looks awesome. But it's all nice and shiny and laid a good thick coat, but I didn't even use half a can. Like, probably a third. But I'm gonna let it sit here for a while, and then when it's dry, the best part is taking all this off. Alright, so I've had my little collection of new parts Oh. But it's complete. Everything is here now. So I got this vacuum line that I accidentally broke when I was pulling it apart. Header bolts, water pump gaskets. There's a oil diverter in here, or a barbell is what you call it, and a valley pan wire pigtail with new clip things, whatever. Cause this is what it is, but these broke. That's not good. So I just replaced them. And then in this box, this is all of my gaskets. Came with gasket maker. I don't know where that goes, but I'm sure I can figure it out. Intake manifold gasket, valley pan gasket. Back there, I've got the header manifolds, injector gaskets, some other stuff. I don't even know what all this is. And then these are little clips that go in the valley pan. And then of course the head gaskets, valve cover gasket, and valve gaskets. So the whole thing will be put together. No oil leaks will be anywhere, hopefully. But yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna start assembling this thing. All right, so I know it's been a couple days since I picked up the camera, but basically the motor's done. I put everything back together. Everything's torqued down. I just didn't have any help so I could film it, but everything is in, and I'm getting the harness and everything on the other night, and the injectors that came in it don't work with my harness. So I got a package in the mail today. Oh. You ready? So these are injectors from a 2002 Corvette with the 5.7, and they fit right in with my harness. The only question is, will it fit in my fuel rail? I don't know, but if it doesn't, I'll spend another 60 bucks and just get a fuel rail on eBay. I just had a ratchet to take the fuel rail off. I don't know where I put it. I found it! Luckily for me, no fuel lines are connected or anything yet. So it's just 4 bolts to take it off. Plus, it's probably gonna be nice to change the yucky injectors. I really hope this works. All I know is that the old ones are quite smaller, but the clips line up. I know these won't line up exactly. I don't know. Wait. I don't know. I'll see how it fits. I might have to get a different fuel rail or throw some washers. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But if it doesn't work, then I'll do whatever does, you know. Alright, so as you can see, the new injectors are in, but here's my new problem, is that gap between all that. So I'm gonna put like a spacer in between it. You guys can hate on me in the comments because, quite frankly, I don't know what I'm doing with any of this. I'm just figuring it out as I go. So if this works, awesome. If it doesn't, whatever. But we gotta make a spacer for that gap. Alright, so it's been a couple months actually since I've got anything done on the LS, but it's over at my friend's house. He's finishing the wiring for me. We're having some problems with like the grounding, and then some of the grounds were getting positive power, so I don't even know. He's going through it and repinning stuff, but other than that, the motor is good to go. And I got, let me show you guys. Alright, so I have the Audi all torn apart right now. I'm doing stuff with that, but I'll say that in another video. But behind my bumper, I have a T56 5-speed trans from a Camaro, and it's the 26 tooth input shaft, or 26 spline, that's what it's called. And that'll be going right behind the LS. And I'm gonna use like a 621 bell housing from like a big block, and that's really it. And then like LS, you could get like LS clutch kits and everything that'll fit with that input shaft. So I gotta get that, and then I could run a clutch cable too. I don't have to run hydraulic if I do the 621 bell housing because they have a fork that I can use. But other than that, that's really it. I'm gonna order all that stuff and probably get here, you know, within the next month. And then whenever that's done, hopefully the motor will be done, and then we'll drop it into the car. because I haven't told you guys, but I blew the Volvo motor and now it's just being held together by JB Weld. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. We're making some good progress on this build. I can't wait till it's done. It's going to be insane. But I got a friend who makes drive shafts and stuff, so he'll help me with that. But as always, thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for more, because I'm making a new series on this channel. So definitely look forward to that. But I will see you guys in the next video.